Oh my god, because chat is on the wrong side. Here, if I change this way. Hello! Hi! I'm not late. I am perfectly on time. I'm on time by like two twigs. I'm 2 twigs on time. Hi everyone. Hello. Hello. Welcome to the stream. Hi. Hello. Ooh, she's in 3D. Ooh. Ooh. Hi. How is everyone? Quick note, the ads command does work on this stream. The chat approval rating doesn't, because in order for me to do the chat approval rating, I would have had to mess up the tracking for that scene, and so I'm in my mocap scene, which doesn't have the chat approval rating, unfortunately. It's whatever. Ooh, pretty hairstyle, Twig model. Thank you. Look. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah. Nice fit. Do we like this fit? Do we want to go with this fit? We can do a different fit. We can do a different fit because we will be walking today and we will be like face this way. So like If you guys don't want to be looking at my ass the entire time, we can do a different fit. Also, I think... Wait, give me a second. Does my face work? Hello? Oh, it might actually work. Hi! Except for the fact that, I'm looking down. Wait, give me a second. Let me recalibrate my face. Let me see if I can do that, actually. How do I do that while I'm standing like this? Ah, there we go. There we go. Okay. Now we're not looking down constantly. How are you guys though? How's your weekend been? What were you up to? Did you like the Winter Night Song karaoke relay? Hello everyone, by the way. Hello Arthur. Hello Cherry. Hello Effin Chat. Hello Lord Penguin. Hello Simply Snowy. Hello Chrismal Brew? Chrismal Brew? Chrismal Brew? I think it's Chrismal Brew. Hello Cherry, I think I said hi to you. Hello Rollin, hello Teddy. I think that's everyone. Oh, it's Speed Gamer! Hello! The relay was so great, my ears were blessed. I'm so glad you think so. I honestly was kind of freaking out, and like normally I would be better if I was recording, but you know, it's live, if my fucking voice cracks, who's gonna care? You know. Due to me being 4 hours ahead of London, couldn't I beg my pardon? Huh? I mean, you can always look at the VODs, by the way. The YouTube playlist is still up. The YouTube playlist for that is still active. I don't know about the Twitch people, whether or not they're gonna keep their VODs up. I think a couple of them took them down because they're afraid of copyright. But, you know, shit happens. But the YouTube people should be fine. Generally. Thanks for that video yesterday. Oh my god, that was originally a members-only video that I had. But, you see, I've been posting members-only videos. So, as a general rule of thumb, if there's a members-only video and you're like, oh, I'm sad I can't watch this, there's a large chance that it's probably not gonna be members-only forever. I'm trying to think about how I want to dress today. Because, like, you guys are gonna be looking at my back a lot. Unless I walk... Okay, see, I'm trying to think about immersion here. Because I could, right? I could stay standing forward like this and everything, but the thing is, the video is walking as if I'm like going this way, right? And so I would be like walking backwards with you guys. Been considering cutting my hair because it's almost like 2.5 feet. 2.5 feet? Oh my god. The things I would do to have your hair, Rollin. Holy shit. There were people on Twitch. No! Yes, there were people on Twitch. The relay started on Twitch. We had 6 hours on Twitch and 6 hours on YouTube. Of course I did, just not the same experience you know. Yeah, that's fair. I'm looking at the front, very top front face to be exact. Ooh, you're looking at my face? Oh my god, my face that's moving, even though I'm in tracking? That's crazy. I will say, so, I don't have a walking pad for this stream. I have, like, a little steppy thing. I have a little steppy thing, and I think the steppy thing might squeak. It might squeak. If I get on the steppy thing, and I start walking, it might squeak. But if you hear squeaking, just know it's proof that Twig is walking with you. Twig is walking with everyone, okay? Did enjoy Relay. It was a lot of fun and thank you. No, thank you guys for supporting it. It was a lot of fun, honestly. I was really happy about it. But the concept of today is Zatsu, but I want to step. I want to do my little steps, get my little steps in. Question is, should we do a Twitch stream? Should we do a Twitch stream? Should we multi-stream and just ignore Twitch chat like we always do? Perhaps? Perhaps? We haven't had a Twitch stream since last week. Yes, Twitch, yes, please. Okay. Okay, let me set up the Twitch stream before we start. And then, once the Twitch stream is started, then we can start walking. I basically grabbed I don't know if you guys have seen the, like, 24K walking in Japan videos. I want to do a variety of these streams, just walking in different places. I chose Japan as, like, a good starting point, right? Because, like, you know, we're all weebs, we're all interested in Japan. Of course we would sit down and walk in Japan. Sorry if I'm not talkative right now. I am trying to set up the Twitch stream live on stream. Woohoo! Scuff! Woohoo! Okay, let's see. You know what? I'm just gonna keep the same thing. It makes sense. The thing I have on Twitch right now is called, like, T for talking about touching grass. It makes sense. I'm down for it. But yes, I have this steppy thing. It's like, it's this hydraulic thing that, like, you step on it, right? And, it has, like, resistance as if you're going uphill. I do want, like, a walking treadmill and a standing desk at some point, but they're expensive. So I'm gonna be walking with you guys through Tokyo today. That is the plan. The thing about my hair is it's too thick, it weighs down my wavy hair, and it's also pokey at the end due to my old haircut, so it's long, not good looking, and spiky. Sigh. I feel like you could just get a trim then. Like, that would solve a lot of your issues. I'm gonna turn off face tracking for when I'm walking, because I don't think the face tracking is gonna work very well. But yeah, everyone should go bald once. I went nearly bald. I didn't go full bald. Let me also, go over to the walking scene. The walking scene, off we go! Wah, wah, wah. Wait, give me a second. I need to turn off the move thing. How does this look? If I'm here. Let's, zoom in here. Okay. Okay. I think we're good. Does it have its own music? It might have its own music. This is only the Japan one, though. We might do more streams like this if you guys like this format. If you guys like this format, then we can walk in other places. Like, I can pull up a New York City one. And we can be like, we're going to visit Rollin. Rollin can tell us about places we're walking around in. Okay. Let's start. Let's go! Woo, 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 woo! Everyone should go bald once. Yeah, I had, like, an undercut at one point. I don't know if you guys know what that is, but, like, my top hair was really long. Oh my god, it really is squeaking. Ah! I need to oil this thing. The springs squeak so much. I'm sorry if it picks up. But yeah, my top hair was really long, and then underneath, I had, like, a fade. And then I went to get my hair cut after I grew it back out, and I went to the same place I used to go back when I had really short hair, and they had saved my, like, razor settings for, like, the back of my head and the top of my head, and the hairdresser goes, and she looks at the razor settings, and she's like, so I think we're doing something different today, aren't we? And I was like, yeah, I don't think I'm going back to that just yet. Just yet. Can we walk in Philly? Remind me on the community page. Sure. I'd recommend going bald when it's warm out. It also makes showering awesome. The thing I like about it is, like, you have so much less maintenance to do for your hair. Also, I'm gonna be quiet for a moment. Does the squeak pick up? Kind of. I'm sorry if you hear the squeak. I apologize. Bet, I'll bring y'all to the Botanical Gardens and Museum on Science. Oh my god, Rollin, if you wanted to record one of these background videos, just, like, no talking, or even, like, talking for a tour, I would be down. I would be down to walk with you, to be honest. Hello, Cass! Hi! Hello! I hear no squeak. I'm looking at, like, my audio levels. But it only squeaks occasionally. It's not, like, super bad. Do we want background music? Here. Rainbow Road! Haha! Walks up escalator. I actually do that IRL! That is a Twig behavior of mine. Is just like, oh, time for an escalator, time to walk up it. Because I just don't have patience. I know it's bad for the escalators, but that's not, like, my responsibility. But I won't do it if someone's ahead of me. I keep a very large distance between me and other people. I can show you the best part of that city. Like, Penn's Landing? Oh, you mean Philly? I mean, if you guys wanted to submit, like, hour-long walking videos with, like, tours, I would be so down. Just don't dox yourself. It's like those moving sidewalks. Yeah! Exactly. Like, I'm not lazy enough to just stand in place. I fear I do not have a good camera and I cannot guarantee no camera shaking. That is fine. I am just down for the tour. I am so down for the tour. If only all ground is an escalator so I can go twice as fast always. That would be fun. Like, but also kind of terrifying. Can you imagine that? But like, you're in Mario Kart, right? Also, are any of you guys able to hear the background music? I'm not. Hello? Hello? Oh, I can hear that one. Okay. But, what was I gonna talk? Yeah, those things on Mario Kart where you get the speed boost, I hate those. I hate them so much. Like, genuinely, I feel like I lose control of my vehicle in Mario Kart because of them. And I'm already, like, bad at it. It was going, I can hear it. Oh, okay. Do you guys have any, like, requests for background music? If I go somewhere over winter break, I'll record walking places and edit them together so they'll look like I went a lot of places and submit them for you. Do I actually need to make, like, a form for this? I need to figure out how I would want these submissions to go. But if you guys like this style of Zatsu, I can definitely do them. I like them more than sitting down and doing Zatsus because I feel like I can think more when I'm moving. Port Ormos theme. Elevator music. No, you good. Skyloft theme from Skyward Sword. I don't have all of these downloaded. Let's do the 3 a.m. from Animal Crossing. Oh my god, we're in Shibuya. Can you guys see? Can you guys see? So like, there's the Starbucks. I think the 109's like over here somewhere. I actually do want to one day go to the Shibuya 109. I know it's like very touristy, but I'm actually really into fashion. And for those of you who don't know, Shibuya 109 is like this iconic fashion mall in Shibuya, obviously. That's known for kind of being the birthplace of like Gyaru culture and stuff like that. It's really interesting. They have a lot of cool shops in there. I don't remember if they still have, like, Angelic Pretty in there, but I know they had some Jirai brands, which was cool. Have you been watching animes? The most recent one I watched was when Yusai's was here. And that was Violet Evergarden, and oh my god, it made, Spacey, like, cry. I watched Spacey cry next to me on my couch about one of the, like, it was back-to-back episodes of crying for her. I've kind of felt bad, actually. There's actually a reason for that. If I remember correctly, it's because when you walk, you're releasing hormones that help your brain. When you sit down, those hormones aren't being released, so you're respectfully slowers. That would make sense, yeah. My neurons are activated because I'm speeding. Ooh, I'm Uma Musume. I'm racing. Wah! You made Spacey cry. I did make Spacey cry, unfortunately. Big Steppa. Wildest pools. What, you want me to, like, step on you? I feel like the only places I feel I could roam in New York City that wouldn't dox me is in Manhattan. But also, I don't want to go in Manhattan. Speaking of Manhattan, have any of you guys gotten Manhattan Cafe in Uma Musume? Ha 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 ha. Twig is taking the collective brain cell for Twigtopia today. It's okay. We are all in enrichment today because we're people watching, we're walking, we're doing some exercise. I encourage you guys to walk with me during these streams, but also if you don't want to go on a walk, that's also fine. Yes, step on us. I don't think that's something I can do. Would you like videos from viewers for these streams? If you wanted to submit, I will figure out how to get a way for you guys to submit things so that you guys can, like, take me on tours. I feel like that would be cool. Like, take me on a tour of your city, or where you travel, or, oh, take me on a tour of this country. I would just want it to be walking. Like, walking background, I guess, is the good thing. I unfortunately cannot walk because I need to study, but I wish the walkers well. It is fine. You can also just put this on and have me walking with you when you're walking. Ha 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 ha. I live outside of Philly, so if I find a Philly video, I'm not doxing myself. True. Just as long as you don't dox yourself, I'm happy. Twig brain truly has Uma running in the background. Okay, I have to admit, it is partially because Champions meeting is going on right now. Which for those of you who don't know what Uma Musume is, or like how it works, are you walking backwards? I guess I am. I could turn myself around to walk forward if you guys wanted to. I could do one at Offkai, but my ADHD might have me pause and point the camera at something stupid. Oh my god, I would love to walk around at Offkai. That would be so fun. Walking stream during Uma. Yeah, so, Champions meeting is happening right now. If you don't know what that is, that's like the competitive, like, everyone's racing each other in, like, multiplayer type deal. And so I have advanced to the competitive Group B finals. Usythe is in the Group A finals. So the two of us are pretty competitive with it. This is actually my first time in ranked. Before, I used to do Open League, and I've gotten, like, top 3 consistently in Open League. And so I was like, okay, let me try my hand at competitive. And so it's my first time. And this current race that we're in competitive for is actually a long race. And if you don't know, like, all of the horses I really, really, really like are long horses. And so I'm having a good time. What character are you maining? Currently, I'm running Manhattan Cafe, Goldship, and Agnes Tachyon. And, Agnes is just there because I managed to get a good Agnes. But Goldship and Manhattan are my two faves currently. But I did get Gold City today, like the really pretty kimono one, and I'm really excited. I'm really excited to start training her because she's so pretty, bro! She is so pretty. Twig, bless my Manhattan 10 pull. Okay. Oh, Uma Musume, gods, please bless the 10 pull that this one is about to make. I believe in them. They Who is my favorite Uma? Right now, After the Kita-san reruns, I will be saving for Dream Journey. And then I will be saving for Orfever. Those two are like my ultimate favorite Umas. Dream Journey, I actually for a moment was like, I want to cosplay her. No, please don't walk forward. That defies logic. Oh my god, wait. What if I just... Give me a moment. What if we do this? Haha! Hee 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 hee! Give me a second. Where the fuck is the chat? Hello, chat? There you are! Haha! We're here! Hee hee! Item Twig head hit count! Did my head hit something actually? She fell into our trap? I don't think I fell into your trap. I am going through a bar, I guess. Damn, oh my god. Do not the Twig, okay? If you guys cannot behave, I will take this view away. I will take this view away. You will not be able to see it. I don't play Uma Musume, but I like Bakshin for the meme. Bakshin is amazing. Also, why am I like angled the way that I am? Give me a second. Haha! You hit the top part of an entrance at a tunnel. Oh no! Sorry, excuse me. Sorry guys. Excuse me. This is so crowded. Ah! Sorry guys. Excuse me. I'm trying my best here. Oh god. Hello. Hi. Hello? I'm trying my best. Just like squeeze by here. Okay. Off we go. I'm just gonna lean on this lantern for a second. Hee hee. Haha. Count 2 in a person! Yeah, I think having a VTuber walking with like no spatial awareness is pretty dangerous. Just gotta say. Love Rice Shower and Super Creek. Oh, how did you feel about the recent Halloween banner? Hit aside. Oh my god. But yeah, what do you guys have up this week? Are any of you guys still in exams? I know that exam season has been tough. Like, it's also been tough in my friend group because a lot of people have their like college exams. And I hope they're doing okay. I know a couple of them are free now, but not everyone. Not everyone is free yet from the grips of exams. But I believe in them. They're gonna be okay. They're gonna be so okay. I have one more exam. I want to cry. What is your exam on? Can I do your exam for you? Can you have me do your exam for you? Ooh, pretty. My midterms are right after the break for some fucking reason, so I gotta study and break. Oh my god. I hope everyone has a fantastic exam season. You will all pass your exams, for I decree it. I decree that your exams will win. You will be okay. Waha! When Trace coming back Friday, my favorite music game and game in general updates Friday, and my sister comes back on Friday. Oh my god, Rollin's gonna have a crazy Friday. I hope Friday is great for you. Also, why is... Don't look there. Excuse me. Hello. Maybe I shouldn't be in this. Let's be in the exercise outfit I haven't used in years. How about that? Yippee! I've always used the dance outfits and never the exercise outfits, so this is pretty cool. Dude, why would they do that? Yeah. My midterm is on break. Oh my god. Ah! You guys remember when exams were during school? You guys remember when there would be like a whole week before break where like if you didn't have an exam, you weren't doing anything? That was great. Can they bring that back? Can they bring back, you know, having exams before break? Eve, are you seriously counting times Twig heads hit something? Look, we count a lot on this channel. I don't think that's even the worst thing that they've counted before. Give me a second. I'm going to calibrate real quick. Here we go. Calibration. La 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 la. I feel like I should be wearing shoes. Because the little stepper thing's making indents on my feet. It's making little grooves on my footsies. But I'm like, I don't know. Imagine having breaks. That's true. But also, they're in school. They deserve a little bit of a break. They take work home with them. Granted, some jobs you take work home with you, but not all of them. Not all of them. Hi, cool Twig chat? Are we distinguishing cool Twig chat from regular Twig chat now? Is that what we're doing? Also, hello, Gumi. I hope your life is doing well. How is my wife? I know that you had like a really busy day pretty recently. I deserve a break too. You do deserve a break. But then again, you could give yourself a break. You just decide not to. Granted, you would still have to do work things, but you don't have to do everything else constantly. Backwards walking, wow, what a pro. That is so real. Guys, did you guys know that Gumi is an awesome streamer and an amazing creator, and that you should check her out because she's my wife? And did you know that Sunny recently released a vlog? Like, by recently, I mean like literally this morning, because Sunny is in Australia, and they are super cool, and also a wife. What is this alarm? I think it was like some ambulance somewhere. I can't believe I got into 3D tracking to do this. I have to watch that vlog. It is a good vlog. Sunny ends up wanting milk like 6 times. And I'm like, I have never met someone who likes milk as much as Sunny does. Wife? Oh my god. Oh my god. Both of my wives here? Oh my god, watching and taking a walk with me? That's crazy. I fucking love milk. How do you love... No PTO till after Q4 financials is done. Also, more VTuber stuff to do. Yeah, December is hell. I found. There's so much stuff going on. Like, I have not been able to announce all of the things, but I swear last week, every day of the week, I was announcing another thing on Twitter. I don't think all of them came to YouTube. I don't think I put all of them on YouTube, but yeah, every other day, I was like announcing something. I still have a thing to announce. I don't know if I can announce it yet, but within the coming days, there's gonna be another announcement. Wow, I still have so much to announce, actually. It just takes a while. I got a makeup test on my birthday. Oh my god. Happy early birthday, though. I will be streaming, so if you tune in on your birthday, I'll sing you a little happy birthday song. I don't know if you'll be available, though. We're playing Tetris that day. Gumi is cool until she wants something from you, especially a kid. I don't know. Gumi's kind of silly. I think of her as silly, personally. It is a nice model, by the way. What, my model? Thank you. I make my own models. Well, most of them. We almost have the same birthday, Cherry. Oh my god, happy early birthday, Sunny. It's okay, I also eat chicken in the vlog. I am allergic to chicken. Yeah, wasn't the curry like chicken curry or something? Like the meal that you ran to get. Seriously, you guys should watch the vlog. You also get to see Sunny perform in it too, which with Fable, which is Sunny's like big group. And when I say they have like crazy energy, I mean like Sunny, can you mentor me? Like, as an item? The things I would do to be able to improve and get to Sunny's level is a lot of things. Announcements galore. Yeah, it is December. Everyone's trying to do something. Everyone tries to do something in December. It's actually pretty bad. Absolutely I can. Oh my god. I will send you clips at some point to be like, Sunny, how do I train this aspect? How do I improve this thing? So much chocolate this season? Is there? Is there? I don't know. I'm not a sweets person, so I don't generally look for the chocolate, which means I don't see the chocolate. Yeah. Is Twitch even on screen today? I can't even see. Sorry, Twitch chat. I'm ignoring you all because y'all don't exist. You don't have rights to me. So, yeah. But yeah, I guess there is, because if you eat, like, hot chocolate, things like that, it would make sense. Yeah, Twitch is on screen at the very bottom. Oh yeah, they are. But they're legible. How are they legible? They're not supposed to be legible. Boom, boom, Twitch chat. Hey, we're trying. Why are you guys legible? That's illegal. Is YouTube chat at least on top of Twitch chat? No, Twitch chat's on top of YouTube chat. Okay, give me a second. I need to fix this. Twitch chat, why are you legible? Stop doing that. I'm also gonna segregate you from YouTube chat. There we go. Now everything's right in the world. You guys are separated. Isn't that great? Imagine seeing a woman in the middle of the street and levitating. Was I levitating? I don't think I was. Sorry to the general public if I was levitating. That's unfortunate. Damn, I shall come back to YouTube. Sigh. I mean, you guys can still farm channel points for your rights. Just saying. Like, rights are still able to be earned. It just takes, you know, your soul. And copious amounts of hours and years and dedication. But think about how cool it would be for Twitch to have rights. Do you know what I realized recently? Against all odds, despite me genuinely debuffing my Twitch, I end up with 7 average viewers. Because, like, I was in a conversation with a couple of other VTubers, and Twitch Tracker came up in conversation, and I had never heard of this website, and so I looked at it, and I looked at my stats on there, and it said 7.5 average viewers. And I was like, who is torturing themselves? What if I have no soul to offer? I'm sorry, you might not be in luck. Twitch rights might not be able to be a thing that you have in the future. I never had a soul. Your best interest is to stay on YouTube. I'm the 0.5. Sorry, Twig. The 0.5 is me. I feel like that 7 is built up of multiple 0.5s. Rights? What rights? We renounced at them when we started watching this. What, you mean this stream or this channel? Who is the 0.5? JK, it's me, an average. Yeah. Twitch checker? Oh yeah? I am the point. You're doing good work, F. You're doing good work. Oh my god, we're in a restaurant. Oh my god, I'm in a pond! I'm curling up in a pond. Hi, chat. Hi, chat. You're fancy seeing you here, you know. The real V in 5 was the friends we. The real 5 in 5 was the friends we made swimming stream. Yeah. YouTube chat is better. Yes, I'm starting a chat war here. I don't think you're starting one. I think you're perpetuating one. I was the one that started one. You do know I treat chat like malnourished children of mine. Like, I neglect chat like a divorced dad who doesn't love them. And that is exactly what I am. I am their divorced dad that has abandoned them. Squatty pottying in a... Dad, where's the milk? Milk is illegal in Twigtopia. You get water or tea. Or almond milk. Or soy milk. You know, milk alternatives. Oat milk is also a good option. Gumi, you live in an ocean. Gumi does live in an ocean. She is a jellyfish. Milk's illegal. Fuck! Can we talk about how peak oolong tea is? I actually really like oolong tea. I like oolong tea because it's like you're gambling with whether it's going to be more like black tea or more like green tea. Because it's always somewhere in the middle. That's what oolong tea is. But you never know on which end of the spectrum it's going to be. But yeah, Daishima actually introduced me to duck shit oolong, which is a really good type of tea. I really like duck shit oolong. It doesn't sound appetizing. But the reason it's named duck shit is actually because of the dirt it's grown in. It like has the color and consistency of duck shit. But also they named it that to like keep people from buying it, I guess. Because it is actually really good. When the no-sleeve t-shirt with a ketchup faded Hello? Huh? I don't even eat ketchup. It wouldn't even be a ketchup stain. What sauce do I eat that it would actually be? It would be a, like, chili oil stain. Not a ketchup stain. I'm cultured. Twig, can we not talk about duck shit? I'm eating dinner right now. But seriously, I'm eating dinner. I'm sorry. Oh my god, look at this elevator. Ooh, this escalator with all the mirrors. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's like I could take like a selfie. Have you guys heard the new Cat's Eye song? Haven't you heard of the internet, girl? Chili oil on some eggs. Chili oil is delicious. I love it. Ooh. Look at how the, like, people in the reflect. Are we just... Did we just go up to just go down? That... What is my tour guide doing here? Hello? What are we doing here, Mr. Tour Guide? Let me look. We're not even halfway through the video. We're going on a long walk. Meow 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 meow. Every picture of me. Da, 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 da. Wanted to see the higher up view of the city. Yeah, but like there's so many higher buildings. Look at that. It wasn't of the city. I think it was of like the bottom of the stairs. We avoided the sidewalk. I don't think we did. I think we're still on the sidewalk. Perfect quadrilateral stain meta? Huh? What is a perfect quadrilateral stain? Also, I'm gonna take a break from walking for a little bit because I can feel the thing making indents on my footsies. That's not good. We sidewalked the avoidance. Okay, bro. Whatever you say. Whatever you say. You know, there was an interesting poll I recently put out for VTubers. I find this poll really interesting, and if you're a creator in my chat right now, I urge you to fill out the poll. It's on my Twitter. It's not really like a super long thing, it's one question on my Twitter. And I think I've gotten like 23 responses. 23 answers to the poll. And the question is, do you stream with viewer count on or off? Because I do it without, because I don't want to know, right? If I do know, I will freak out when there's a lot of people in my chat, and I hate that. I hate that feeling. I will panic. But turns out I know a lot of people who stream with it on. And so I was like, okay, what's the proportion here? And it's literally 50-50. It is 100% 50-50. Yes, but I don't look at it until later. So you just keep it open, and then you don't look at it? Hydrate. Ooh. That is a good thing. I don't stream. Am I not a content creator? Oof. I would say you're a creator, F. Not like a... Well, I mean, it depends on what you consider content. Labels like that are really tricky because sometimes people want to be called an influencer. I personally hate that term, and then other times people want to be called creators, and then other people want to be called content creators, and then other people are artists. Like, it's a tricky thing, terms like that. I don't know, we were talking about the mark on the shirt. I was making a joke about the stain is a quadrilateral, which would seem unlikely to get a stain like that. Joke was not funny. I don't know, you don't know that. Maybe there was like, this shirt was sitting underneath like a tray, and the tray leaked ketchup on it. And the opening that leaked the ketchup on the tray was like this shape. You never know. Put things off until I can functionally do it, which is never. Yeah, I mean, I don't like to know. I just genuinely don't. There's a reason there's a, like, rule in chat to be like, don't tell me. Don't tell me. I do not want to know. I do not wish to know. No, Cass, your joke was funny. Just too big brain. Look! I'm in my walking arc, okay? I'm so big-brained right now. I am so big-brained. I can think. Also, do you guys remember this era of merch? Yeah, this shirt is actually based off of merch that you used to be able to get. There was like a merch with text up here that was this color that said SHROOM feet, and then the back literally did have this on it. No longer there. You no longer have access to it. I really need to get back on doing merch, but there's a lot of... taxes are about to come up. I really do want to do the Checky idea, but I will have to invest before the Checkies. But eventually Twig Checky will be real, eventually. I'm not a streamer, but I like looking at the likes I get just to be like, this is Twigtopian preferred humor? Question mark, question mark. What, on like your own page or on my page? Haha, taxes. I always forget you're a mushroom VTuber. I'm no longer a mushroom. I'm a mushroom turned human, but you guys are shroom fees. And yeah, all my assets, like, this is like... So, you guys don't see it in chat now because it broke, but when I set this chat up, all of you guys' like profile pictures got replaced with little icons like this. And they were unique to like your status in chat. So mods had one, I had one. This is actually the one I had. General chatters had one, and members had one. And so, yeah. The mushroom icons, yeah! And so we had stickers of them, too, for a little bit. And I actually drew them myself. I got a merch idea, a white Supreme shirt, but instead of Supreme, it says SHROOM. I don't want to rip off Supreme. I don't... Controversial opinion, most hypebeast fashion looks like shit. Most of it. 99% of it. I hate that the children are nowadays, they are idealizing the 2010s. And I'm like sitting here and I'm like, please don't bring back Bape hoodies. No one in society needs that. No one in society needs fucking, what is the supreme like hype beast jacket. No one needs that to come back. But especially not the Bape hoodies. Do you guys remember those things? Where like they looked so fucking ugly and they zipped up to like with a hood so that there was a face on the hood. Like, I don't know, man. Why do I have an anime character's hair right now? I don't think that's a good thing. I mean, you might be having, not gonna lie, Rowlet, you might have right now middle school Twig's ideal hair. I used to actually, so I got like a Visual K haircut in middle school, and I dyed it black under, red on top. And because it was the Visual K haircut, I would straighten it and then flip the layers out to spike it. Imagine Ramona Flowers, but more like spiky, I guess. That was my hair in middle school, except instead of the like purple or blue, it was black under and red on top. I was into Visual K. But for real, can we copyright SHROOM Preem? Do we have your blessing? I feel like if someone copyrighted SHROOM Preem, they might get a takedown. They might get an IP takedown, or it would have to be me to copyright it to make merch of it. And I really don't want to do that, personally. Anime protagonist hair? Yeah, literally. I looked like I was part of an anime. It was fun. I don't know what word you're saying. The what hoodies? The Bape hoodies. B-A-P-E. They're really ugly. I don't understand it. I also didn't really understand sneakerheads, but now as like an adult, I kind of understand it more. Because, like, if you talk to me about, like, New Rocks, or Demonias, or Pleasers, I'm probably talking the same way that a sneakerhead would talk. But, I'm not the type where, say, Pleasers came out with, like, a limited edition collaboration with this other thing, I wouldn't be like going crazy over it. I have my staples and I like my staples and that's it. I've been told my hair was like a squirrel's tail. How do you even accomplish that? How do you even accomplish that amount of fluffiness? Yeah, but I feel you, Rylan. I genuinely, like, I never know what to do with my hair. I never know what to do with it, man. It's so bad. I've tried to, like, in the last year, I've been starting to get really into, like, hair care. And so, like, doing hair masks and conditioning and stuff like that, but yeah. Been braiding hair recently? That's a good option. I always forget braiding exists. I don't think my hair really looks good when it's up, though. Maybe I just don't like my face. But, you know. Oh, the ones that zip up the hoodie. I think I've seen that, like, once. Yeah, they're ugly as shit. I hate them. Talking about vapes, my dean used e-cigarettes, and every time I had to go there for a consult, the whole floor stank of that thing. A cigarette piece of shit. I hate vapes. I have friends that vape, and I feel like when you vape, you become blind to, like, the secondhand quote-unquote, like, vapors, I guess. Because, like, I've had instances where I've had friends over, and then I've been like, hey, please don't vape in my room, or like in my space, because it makes me cough. I can't breathe. The air is not clean that way. And they're like, ah, right. And then they forget. And then they vape. And I'm like, God damn it. Now I can't breathe. And they're like, oh, I'm sorry. It's no problem though, right? We can just like crack a window. And I'm like, this is gonna stay for like an hour. I cast aura of not strawberries. Literally. But then, like, it's not just the stench, just, it makes the air so much heavier. Like, I'm the type of person that already likes my air to be, like, circulating as much as I can get it. And so, when you add vapor to that, it's like, you know. A tear rolls down my cheek every time I see my friends take a hit. Yeah, it's so addictive. I'm glad I never got into the whole, like, oh yeah, I'm gonna start vaping. Oh yeah, I'm gonna start doing the silly little plant. Oh yeah, I'm gonna start drinking. I never did any of those, and I have no interest in them. I'm too much of a control freak. I feel like I would freak out the moment I was on a substance. I don't know how to let go in the first place. I feel like it would just send me into a panic attack, to be completely honest. It made me nearly vomit, for real, for real. Yeah, it's really bad. If you don't do any of the, like, smoking, vaping, other substances, being around the, like, secondhand vapor slash smoke is, like... It's partially why I don't hang out as much with some of my IRL friends, because I'm like... I hate the way my lungs feel. And I cast Thunder Spell! I cast Ligma. Agree on all the vape stuff, but man, I love watching vape smoke tricks. I had an ex who was really into vaping for a moment, and I always thought they looked dorky as hell. I always thought they looked stupid as shit. I was like, okay, bro, like... I will say, though, the one, like, smoking aesthetic that I think is cool is, like, the long smoking pipes. I really like them as, like, an accessory. I wish they weren't related to tobacco and smoking and secondhand smoke and stuff like that. I really wish, because, like, man, those shits go hard. And they can be decorative, too. They can have, like, decorations on them. Those shits go hard. Like, the long, like, smoking pipes. But they're not, like, the curved ones. They're, like, slim. Yeah. Twig, were you trying to make me ask what Ligma is? No. People just know what Ligma is. And so I cast Ligma. All of you have Ligma now. The best anti-ad for drugs for me was when I was in the crowded train cart, some dude started smoking and we couldn't breathe for like 4 minutes. Yeah. I mean, I grew up with a grandmother who smoked a lot, like to the point where everything was stained with tobacco. I don't know if any of you have ever been in an environment where someone has smoked that regularly, like, I mean, a pack a day for years in, like, this home. But when I tell you everything had, like, this tar-like substance, this brown tar-like substance on it with, like, dust stuck to it. Seeing that as a child, I was like, I never ended up with, like, I guess I had, like, anti-weed PSAs, at my schools, but I never had like anti-tobacco, anti-drinking, anything like that. That was like a decision I made myself because I know I have like family who have problems with addiction, and so I was like, okay, this is a pattern. I'm not gonna even engage because I know I'm a risk, basically. I'm born and raised around it. I was born in China. 2/3 of men and 1/2 of women smoked. Yeah, that's pretty... I've heard about that. Like, there's videos of streamers going and just constantly being offered cigarettes. Oh. Oh yeah, my peepaw had yellow outlines on his wall where you can see where pictures were. Yeah. Like, it's crazy. Apparently your lungs can repair from cigarette damage, but as soon as you do vapes, the damage can't be undone. Your lungs will forever be at that damage, which is freaking terrifying. Thanks, school. I never knew this about vapes. So, when I was on school, vapes were really new. And they were kind of seen as a good thing to get kids from stop smoking. It wasn't until like Juul came around that it really became a problem. And so I got like little to no education about like e-cigarettes or vapes or anything like that. And I know a couple of people who started vaping just from the sillies, or like they knew someone who vaped and thought it was cool. And then, yeah, they still struggle with it. Twig, have you watched Heaven's Official Blessing? That's the yaoi, right? I really do want to watch Heaven's Official Blessing. I keep ooh, thunder. I keep seeing, like, fan art and stuff like that from it, and I'm like, ugh, I want to eat these characters, bro. I'm glad I didn't smoke. I'm glad I didn't smoke either. My dad smokes still. And yeah. Tried cigarettes once, heard myself starting to wheeze after one cigarette, got nauseated, never again. Yeah. I feel like you have to be a specific type of person to really, like, get addicted, but if you are that type of person, good luck, I guess. Once you start smoking or drinking, it's very hard you get out of it. Yeah, I mean, I've known people, too, where... It's really interesting because there's people who, even just drinking is so normalized and it's not treated as badly as smoking, right? And so I've known people who are like, oh, Twig, you don't drink? What do you mean? Like, how do you have, like, a fun life? How are you interesting? And I'm like, if you can't be interesting and if you can't have fun without alcohol, that's like really bad, I think. Like, in my mind, that is really sad, actually, being reliant to that level. And I've heard the same thing about like weed. Oh, Twig, you don't do weed? How are we gonna hang? Like, there's so many other things that you can do. Bro, the kids in my school still smoke and vape. I'll be in the stair and boom, cigarette. I'll be in the bathroom, boom, vapes. Bro, when I was in school, basically the entire school smelled like weed 24/7. Like, there was no getting out. My school was also involved in some pretty big drug ring busts that happened, like, a couple of years before I went. I did not go to a particularly good school. But even then, like, I have never really been the type to see other people and go, oh, these people are doing things this way. I want to do things just like them. No, I generally was I'm just gonna do what I want to do. I mean, the chemical nicotine is an addictive one. That is true, yeah. Yes, the muddied memories juice, because I definitely want to forget my time off. Yeah! I mean, I get why people really like alcohol, but for me, it's just not something I'm interested in. I think the worst part of vapes is that they aren't as gross as cigarettes. Yeah! People who vape are like, oh, but like, my stuff doesn't get dirty. When they're just as bad for you. They're just as addictive. Bro, I can't imagine drinking / getting drunk. Like, I'm gonna get kidnapped. Yeah, that is also a risk. Like, as a femme presenting person, what the fuck are you gonna do if you're not drinking with, like, friends? And even then, if all of your friends are drunk, what are you gonna do? Like, weed in high school makes more sense, like it's high school. That's true. That is true. Never got drunk, but yeah, they are right. I'm a boring and sad individual. They're right. Bro, I feel like we're having interesting lives here. I've been in band and my friends in band never smoked. I mean, if you're a brass player, flute player, wind, brass, limited types of percussion, you basically can never smoke. Because you need the breath support, you need the ability to breathe. It's like actually a thing at music colleges where like string players and percussionists are like around 10 times more likely to smoke than brass and wind players because otherwise you need the lung capacity. Strings, they don't. And I was always strings, and yeah. Me exploring the Sumeru Desert, I hate it. It's time consuming and kills my characters, but it's addicting. Bro, I had a dream last night about Genshin. Going back to Genshin and just like playing the new like areas and stuff and like... Cause truth be told, all things said, I don't miss being a Genshin creator. I miss the puzzles. And the gameplay loop of Genshin. That's like the one thing that I haven't been able to replicate with other games is like Genshin has very much like a very easily rewarding puzzle system, I guess. That dream was a nightmare. Yeah, it was a nightmare actually. So much that Roland, how do people drink in public ever? I'd be worried about getting snatched or hurt or worse. I think people generally who drink and smoke are not as anxious about these things. I wish I could get the full effects of alcohol, too lightweight. I only drink at home, cheaper and safer. Yeah. I mean, I feel like the friends I know who drink don't drink in public. Like, bars... Isn't there a statistic where, like, since 2000, more than half of British pubs have closed in, like, the entire country? I feel like less and less people are actually going to bars. I feel like that's very much an older person thing. Most people I know will, like, get drunk with friends or get drunk on the internet in, like, VR chat. Brass players smoke like freaking truckers. Really? Maybe it's just the wind players. I heard that it was winds and brasses. But I'm not sure. I hate the new areas of Sumeru better. Wait, there's new areas of Sumeru? I'm not caught up with Genshin. I'm really not. To be honest about people drinking, I've only seen desperate and male presenting tall as well. People obviously high / drunk. People just don't feel safe, especially women from what I've seen. I've seen high women though. Equality. Equality! Brass instruments are technically winds. I've always seen it categorized as winds, brass, percussion, strings. And then vocals. Oh yeah, vocalists obviously don't smoke. That's a big thing, but vocalists drink like motherfuckers. No, I said I hate the new areas. Sumeru is better. Oh! Have things gone downhill since Natlan? Like, I feel like the beginning of Natlan was rough, but have they not improved, like, at all? Is it not worth going back to Genshin just for the puzzles? Like, Honestly, I don't want to go back to Inazuma. At least that's true. Oh my god, the JR rail! The JR train station. We're at Yoyogi. Yoyogi Station. Wahoo! We've walked a lot. I think this is just because I skew nerd, but most of my friends really just drink at board game cafes instead of bars. Oh my god! Oh my god. Can I rant for a second? Can I rant for... will this dox me? I think if I don't get too specific, it won't dox me. So, there was this place that I used to really like going to, right? And it was a cafe. It was like a board game cafe. They had like viewings of anime and shit. They served like really good drinks. And they had board games that lined the walls, and they had rooms that you could get to like do your D&D sessions in, and they had like a cinema, right? A cinema screen in the cafe, and I was so happy about it. There was a projector, okay? They had viewings. It was amazing. I loved it there. They also served alcohol. It was great. But you know what happened? They closed it, and they were like, we're gonna rebrand as a bar at a worse location, and then close down because the bar wasn't successful. They had something amazing going. They could have just stayed. They could have just stayed. The community loved it, and yet they had to be like, well, actually, we imagined it more as a bar, and so we're gonna we're gonna transfer to a bar and serve food now. And that's actually where I had the vegan poutine that Mana hates me talking about, but bro, I'm so sad about it. I am so sad about it. I'm 20, so I can't drink. That's what they all say. Drink responsibly and legally, kids. But also, if you're not in the US, 21 isn't necessarily the drinking age. Sorry about that. But yeah, I was sad about it. I really was. Oh shit. First try! Holy shit. New compasses are great, but I miss just walking up on a chest after 2 years. Oh, there's compasses and shit! Oh, that's bad. With such a drastic change, they should have just had a second location. I don't know why they didn't. I think they just might not have had the money to do that. But yeah. Congratulations on the ads! Woohoo! Guys, not gonna lie, I kinda have to shit. They really don't lie that walking is good for digestion. The new compass let you get every single chest and nod cry. What the fuck? That like defeats the point of exploration. What the hell? And all the Mora rocks? Mora rocks. I have not seen anything in Genshin like exploration things. I'm exploring Genshin desert just like freehand and letting Seelies move me around. I don't know about compasses. It seems like it's just the more recent areas, right? There hasn't been exploration content in so long. I've been doing all my quests. No! There's no exploration content, so you just have to do quests, and that's how you do things? Take the trackers into the restroom. I will not be doing that. Have you guys seen the HoloLive video where they actually do that, though? Like, one of the talents needs to, like, pee or something, and they don't pause the tracking, because normally there's an ability to pause the tracking if you need to, like, go somewhere. It lets you explore normally to like 80% exploration in Natlan. Then it's just a checklist. Compass shows you everything. And Oculus. But like, that was normal, right? That was normal? There was like, I feel like you got that for the 100% people. You got the compass through reputation. Is that not normal now? Did they make it, like, better? Compass didn't show Oculus, had to craft a thing. Yeah, you had to craft a different one. Oh, compass shows Oculi now? That's a little... That's a little... I'm gonna be so serious. Sumeru is actually so underrated. People complain about the desert, but it's honestly so cool. Cool characters, lore, very coolly puzzles, and tons of cool exploration. Sumeru was the last place I 100%ed. Well, no. I did some parts of Fontaine. I never did the full Fontaine exploration. But Sumeru was the last place I fully did. Like, 100%. And I liked. Curse you, ad god. Did you not get any ads? Or did you get ads and so now you're mad that you got ads? Reputation is No! How do you get the gliders now? Oh my god, I'm glad I'm not playing Genshin. Fuck that shit. It was better. It was better when it got released. I stand by that. I stand by that 1000%. Why have they gotten lazy? Why are they just handing players things? Oh my god, this is like a gripe I have with overall gaming right now. Have you guys heard about Final Fantasy making everything so much easier? Like, they've downscaled everything in Final Fantasy XIV, and to the point where, like, nothing feels rewarding anymore. It's why I'm so happy I'm a free trial player, because I'm doing a lot of the, like, ARR content on content. So I have a lot to do, but a lot of my players who have subscriptions just don't want to log into the game because everything's just so fucking easy. And nothing feels rewarding. And so it's like, oh, this trend of like games just consistently getting easier is just like, yeah, I remember when I had to mark each fucking lava flower ascension thing inside of fucking waterfalls, dodge alligators, go into caves and shit. Now newbies get to have a compass. That is wild. Because people weren't doing reputation. I think they nerfed the reputation quest for earlier areas or something. Huh? People weren't doing reputation? Bro. That, like, that's also, like, Zenless getting rid of the, like, TV screen game mode, right? I was like, what's going on there? I'm sorry, Twig, but reputation... Don't say that shit to me. Do not say that shit to me. I liked it, okay? I liked it. Back in my day, we had to make a game a second job. We really did. We really did. I mean, I feel like... So, I don't know how you guys feel about me doing more Final Fantasy streams. I know most of you guys don't play Final Fantasy XIV, and you're not really interested in them. But I really do need to finish, getting materia for my relic weapon. I might start grinding Final Fantasy more, because the thing is, I am at the point as a free trial player where I am not completing expansions in time for me to catch up to the trial. How it's gone for like the 5 years that I've been playing is I will complete an expansion, get to the end of one expansion, a new expansion released, I complete the patch quests of the expansion that I just finished, get through that new expansion, and another expansion gets released. Like, we're about to get a whole nother expansion. Also, hi, Train. Hi, Train. I'm curious, how does chat feel about Sumeru Gang, Taino, Sainari, Kabe, and Alhaitham? I still think Alhaitham gets on my nerves. He's a little bit of a bitch, and I hate him. Everyone else, glorious. I love them. They're amazing. Hello, Casey! How are you? How are you? We were walking, but then I realized that I should probably wear shoes during these, so now I have to find shoes that will let me wear my trackers on them. But we're here! We're here in Japan! Do you see? We're about to go up an elevator. Ooh! Oh, Twig, did you hear the Duolingo is collaborating with Genshin? That sucks. Fuck Duolingo. Fuck it. No one likes Duolingo. Ever since they added the AI function and got rid of the peer review and forums, like, Duolingo has been dead to me. There's a reason why I was like, oh, I want to do a Duolingo stream so I can work on my Japanese, and then I just never did that. Fuck Duolingo. OMG, Alhaitham creeps me out so bad, the way he looked at screen like he knows something everyone else doesn't. I don't know. For me, like, okay, if we're talking in terms of, like, Hoyoverse games, right? Alhaitham and Dr. Ratio are kind of the same, right? But Ratio is better than Alhaitham as just people, right? Ratio is more compelling than Alhaitham. And I don't know how to explain it. No, that's so real. I don't play Honka. You know? I really like Alhaitham's design, though. It's good. I like his design, but the moment he opens his mouth, it ruins it. I like Nari and Kaveh, not so much Sino or Alhaitham. I like Sino, personally. But I also like the voice actor for Sino, which helps. I'm only doing the chess version for the name card. I want to cry for 5 minutes. I'm on there. I didn't even know there's chess in Genshin now. I'm so out of Genshin. I saw someone watched my Genshin videos recently, like this week, and I was like, thanks. I was like, I didn't even know people were still looking at my Genshin videos. Heard a lot of people are mad at the people behind the Final Fantasy game. Yeah, so Final Fantasy XIV, a lot of players are leaving because the most recent expansion was very easy and not very well written. From what I've heard, I haven't played it. Don't shoot the messenger. I have not played it. A lot of people didn't like the protagonist of the most recent expansion, and that didn't help. And they just consistently make things easier and easier. Recently, they added a function where you can basically, for those of you who don't know, Final Fantasy has different gear sets, right? And in order to get these gear sets or wear them, in the current version of the game, you have to be a certain level and be a certain job, right? And that still applies for getting them. But now, in order to wear those gear sets, you will be able to wear them as, like, aesthetic gear in any job, any level. And I think that's kind of fucked up. For me, personally. Anything but weapons, that is. I think that's a little fucked up. I am kind of excited for it because it means I'm gonna be able to put pieces together that I wasn't able to before. Wow, your moonwalk is better than MJ. Thank you. Thank you. I'm so stable. Woo! I watched your Genshin food video a while ago. I really liked it. I remember I was ranting about something in there. I don't remember what about. I was probably ranting about the mint. Yeah, it was the mint, the amount of mint in ingredients. Why is mint in everything in Genshin food? I don't know if they fixed that. But yes, everyone, shout out to Noriboshi Ariel. She is an amazing music creator. If you are ever in the need for a streamer that is like constantly on the grind, incredibly talented, does a lot of her own music, works in FL, Nori is your girl. She is crazy and amazing and has such long streams as well. Amazing person as well. Kind, incredible. Thank you for coming, Nori! Milastra has chess, and I almost read that as cheese, and is not part of Genshin. I reject it. Ah! It's not part of Genshin. It's like an extension of Genshin? I don't know anything about Genshin, okay? I have no clue. I don't know. Wait, was it okay if I called you Ari? I don't know. Wait, putting cast to work. Look, I want to shout out my friends, bro. Also, did you guys know that my friends are like super cool and talented and like awesome, and a lot of them have been in concerts of mine that you should probably watch. Because if you want to hear them sing, like, it's already on my page. They're all cool. Melastra is Infinity Nikki forced into Genshin. It is unfortunately in it and a waste of storage. Did they Lego Fortnite this shit? Did they Lego Fortnite? Wait, what was... Okay, you guys are gonna have to explain this to me because I don't have TikTok. And I don't have Roblox. But was there a BB No Money Roblox concert? Because I kept seeing clips on it in Twitter. Ha, I won. Fuck. I'm on mobile and almost driving. Almost is crazy. No, that was in Peak. It was in Peak? That is amazing. That's amazing. I had no clue that it was in Peak. I saw it with a bunch of fellow hags. It's still in there, too. Oh my god, is it like an event that can trigger? Roblox looks more blocked. I don't know the difference. I really don't. Nikki is so much better than Milastra Wonderland. I don't play either. I follow the Peak devs. They're wonderful. Oh my god. I have not played Peak. Okay, this is one thing about me, and I know I'm not alone in this sentiment, right? I refuse to buy streamer games. No, I will not play Limbus Company with you. I will not play whatever the fuck the wizard game was with you. I will not play Peak with you. I will not play content warning with you. I will not play repo with you. 90% of the time it's because it's all horror. I don't play horror. Limbus? What's wrong with Limbus? Isn't Limbus Company... Wait. What's the one where you're in the but I like the friend slop games. I hate the friend slop games. Yes, Lethal Company. Yeah, Lethal Company. That's the one I meant, not Limbus Company. Thank you. Limbus, not Friend Slop. Yes, I hate Friend Slop. I refuse to play Friend Slop. I will not do it. No way. No how. Nada. Oh my god, why did my audio... It's the Friend Slab coming back for me. But yeah, no, I won't play with Friend Slab. I will play co-op games, but not Friend Slab, because, like, how many of these are, like, $5? And how many of them are there? Like, and then how long do you play these games? Are you playing these games, like, for a year? Probably not. Probably not. And then there's so many of them where, like, oh, do you have fucking litmus test incorporated? No, but I have Lethal Company. Do you have Peak? No, but I have Repo. Oh, but do you have like this other vaguely Lethal Company, but it's Peak and you have to get these tasks, so it's like Among Us because there's an imposter? No, I don't have that, but it's only $3. It's only $3 for like one stream. I got at least a year mileage out of Lethal Company. Well, it's also partially I don't play horror. So like I'm already limited because I don't play horror. I will not play Repo. So I'm like, it just seems wasteful. It seems very wasteful. Games should be fun to play, not just depending on friends to make it fun. True. That is part of it, but also, like, me as a creator, I have so many other games. I'm a variety creator. I struggle to finish games on this channel already. I do not need more. Twig, I dare you to play FNAF? Five Nights at Freddy's? No, I will not. This channel, like, not only is it me not playing horror for myself, but it's also me not playing horror because I know you guys. Like, there's a proportion of my audience that watches me specifically because they know I will not play horror. There will never be jump scares if I know of them on this channel. There might be a little bit of psychological horror because we do play indie games, but there's never, like, explicit, just like, boom, jump scare type thing. It's more of, like, artsy thing. FNAF 2. No. No. Snail. The only one I like is Lethal Company. It's not its fault it made its own genre. Yeah. What's the other one? Fucking... The one where it's Among Us in space. There's so many of them. Fall Guys. Party Animals. Golf with Friends. Fucking... I don't even know. Twig, if you ever wish to play psychological horror, play the game id. I actually used to really like id as a kid. Gary was fine. I learned like an id song. Wait, no, it's not id. It's ib. 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 There's no jump scares that I can think of. There's a tiny bit of gore, but it's censored and it fuck you up really bad. Gary, my beloved, I'm so sad about him. I'm glad the kids are getting into ib because that's like early horror game media. I love that game enough to have made a full course in level editor. Oh, there's level editors for ib? That's crazy. Golf with Your Friends came out in 2016. It's not Friends Love. I love that game and have been playing it since 2016. I categorize it as Friends Love because would you watch a Golf with Friends stream without friends? It might not be current day Friends Love, but it is in the genre for me. Golf with Your Friends level. Oh, I see. But yeah, that's my hot take. I will not play Friends Love. I refuse. I refuse. The closest I will get is IRL Mario Kart, but that's more of an off-collab thing than a friend swap thing. Twig, why don't you like things? I specifically just refuse to spend money on games that I will not play more than like 3 times, and I know myself. I will not play any of these games more than 3 times. And I don't do horror. That is like a really big thing. I don't do horror. I do want to start getting into like Souls-likes, but like I have so many games to finish. We have so many, and I don't play games on this channel. That is like a main thing. I'm not a gamer, I'm more of a chatter, and because I chat so much, I barely play games, and the games that I do play, I have to finish, and then after I finish those games, I have a queue of games to play, and so it's just really complicated. I don't know, man. I don't know. I have so many games. I don't have enough time. I don't have enough streams. I just keep chatting instead of playing games. We have a Tears of the Kingdom playthrough that we're going through. Damn it, I didn't roll the ad gotcha. That's unfortunate. But yeah, hi Hakuya! Hi! For those of you who don't know Hakuya, Hakuya's like great, amazing, cool, crow boy, gamer, super gamer. Hakuya's very gamer. Very, very cool gamer. Oh my god, Cass is on it this time. But also a streamer. We might raid into Hakuya occasionally because Hakuya streams a little bit after me, normally. So you have limits? I do have limits. Terraria is my favorite game to play with friends, but it's kind of hard to set up a playthrough. I want to eventually play Terraria because I know it inspired Stardew, like, a lot. Bro, I hate the at thing in chat. I hate it too. Bring back usernames. You know what? After the stream, I will put that feedback into YouTube. But for those of you who don't know, you can actually do that as a viewer. If you don't like something on YouTube, you can send feedback on their features. There's a page, there's a way somewhere on the page, I think it's like if you click your profile and then there's like send feedback, you can send feedback with like a screenshot to Google and be like, hey, I hate this feature. No one asked for this feature. Please get rid of this feature. And if enough people send feedback like that, Google is actually pretty good about listening. Granted, with the new CEO, it's they don't like to listen to creators as much as they like to listen to consumers, but you know. YouTube trying too hard to be like Twitch, like the ability to have whatever username with overlap with others is great. Let us have our names, please, mix corporation. Well, I don't think they're trying to be more like Twitch. I think they're trying to be more like TikTok. Because they are actually pushing a lot of shorts live streams. If you haven't noticed, my live streams have turned into multi-format live streams because it is a function that they are pushing, so people who use it are going to be pushed more than people who are not using it. But they are trying to be more like TikTok. That's also why they have like the weird obscured like, oh, send like a rose or some shit in chat that doesn't translate to real life money type thing. It's like weird middleman currency that doesn't really exist. So it's like microtransactions. It's only kind of useful in that one case where one person has 5 accounts with the same screen name but different ads and we're spamming. Yeah. That is useful. Oh my god, we finished the video. Here, I'll restart. Or maybe we can just go to just chatting. Yeah. I feel like this is fine. We can just go back to just chatting. Let me recalibrate here for a second. Cause my hips. Oh ha ha ya ha ha. Okay. Ba ba ba. Ba ba ba. Let's see. Just sent my feedback about hating handles in chat. Good! You're doing your part as a YouTube community member. It's only kind of, yeah. So the thing about like YouTube is they think of these ideas and then they start implementing them way before like anyone hears about them, and then by the time people are starting to like test things, the idea is like very out of touch. Right? Because there's I don't know. YouTube product team, they try their best. Like my impression of them is actually, like, pretty positive, just as someone who has heard things about the development of, like, YouTube products and a little bit of, like, the behind the scenes there, but thank you for the stretch. Ooh. But I think the higher ups are out of touch. I think that's the problem with YouTube. The higher ups want something and they want a certain product that isn't necessarily what the consumer wants, and there's a disconnect there. But it's also a disconnect having with Twitch. So I think you just can't win. I think you just can't win right now. Companies are not listening to the consumers, and it's just kind of a culture that's happening. Cultural shift, whatever. But yeah! Yippee! How did you guys like the walking format? Do you guys want more streams like this? Do you guys want a way to submit walking videos for the walking format? I feel like if you guys upload your walking videos and put them in the community tab, I wish this is something I want to, like, tell the product team about as well, is, like, imagine, like, community tab tags. That would be good. Go shop at Looming Mall. I've never heard of Looming Mall, actually. I've never heard of Looming Mall. I mean, Twitch is in deep water with what happened at TwitchCon. Twitch has been in deep water since before then. Twitch has been losing money for a very long time. I don't think I remember a time where Twitch was profitable. I think, I'm like 90% sure, I heard a statistic that the average Twitch stream costs more to keep in service than any streamer is getting donations. And Twitch also gives streamers free money from Prime. And so I'm like, there's no way they're profitable. It was in the walking video. Oh! I see. I've never actually been to Japan. I do want to go. I'd walk with Twig again. Thank you. Thank you. I will try and oil my thing and wear shoes so that next time my feetsies don't hurt because the steppy thing has grooves. But I do like that I was able to get my steps in today. That was very fun. I enjoyed. I may try to submit a walking video or Central Park, but I don't know how legal recording in public like that would be, and if I'd get jumped. Probably not, but still. Please try not to get jumped. Worst case scenario, you find one of these videos already on the internet and you're like, hey Twig, can you walk to this? I would also accept submissions like that. Of like, oh Twig, this is a cool place, you should walk here, and then I'll like look at the video, and if it's interesting I might do a walking video with it. But also I don't know how common these streams are gonna be because they do take a bit to set up. I had to like get into full body tracking for this. Yeah. And Roblox with the schlep situation, I've always wanted to go to Japan. Yeah. There's a lot happening though. There's a lot happening everywhere. Where I'm like, I think there's more important things than travel for me right now. Twitch been in deep water because almost no one likes Twitch. Like, you might like Twitch streamers, but you would never go on Twitch just to go on Twitch. Roland, I think you are saying that because you are a YouTube viewer. I think Twitch viewers like to watch on Twitch. And hate YouTube streaming. Both platforms don't realize that they are the exact same, and they hate the opposite viewing experience. Like, you could not find a Twitch viewer sitting on YouTube to watch a YouTube stream. No, but think about it. No, I genuinely think Twitch viewers like Twitch. Companies not listening to the consumers, or the creators, or the employees, or... I ain't talking about streaming. What are you talking about? They do? Yeah, I feel like Twitch viewers basically People don't like to change. Yeah. I feel like Twitch viewers hate the YouTube experience. Twitch viewers, they want their redeems, they want their latency, they want the like seamless interaction, they want the culture of Twitch, because streaming culture on both is like very different. I feel like me ignoring Twitch chat is an affront to Twitch chat, which is why I do it. Also, there's less children on Twitch for some reason. Well, that is because YouTube kind of positions itself as a more like all ages platform just generally. Even though there's things like 18 and up tags, YouTube still tries to be like more of an all platform thing, because of course there's like YouTube Kids and shit like that. Yeah, I like some of the features of Twitch, like channel point redeems or the chat toys. Yeah, but the reason I like YouTube, right, is because YouTube doesn't have those things. I feel like YouTube, as a creator, I'm not going to get distracted by chat trying to be like, oh, I'm gonna do this bit, you know, like, I feel like as a streamer, I get derailed and interrupted a lot less because I just don't have redeems and things like that. And I know as a beginner, I would have absolutely relied on redeems. I would have absolutely relied on the redeems. Like, there's no fucking way, you know? I'm 15. Sorry, bro. Try not to chat in my chat if you don't say that you're a minor in my chat, because I will time you out. I do not want minors that are saying they're minors in my chat. Be safe on the internet. Anyways. But yeah, as a beginner, as like a person who had never streamed before, I don't know how many of you guys have gone back and looked at older Twig streams. I was very bad at it. I would have absolutely used Twitch's like integrations as a crutch. I would have used it, and that would have been my content. I would not have developed a personality. I would not have developed the ability to speak. I would not have done any of this. I would have just relied on chat to use redeems, and I would never have improved. I would have just stayed bitter. I would have not been like a creator. I would have just been slop. And I'm glad I'm not slop. Also, hi on YouTube as well. Hi, bags of kittens! Welcome to the YouTube chat where you actually... I'll check out an old-ass stream sometime. Please don't. Please do not. Hi, MR, you missed the walking. You did. You did. Character growth, we like it. Yeah, I like it too. I would have hated if I was to meet a Twig that started on Twitch and stayed on Twitch. I would have hated that Twig. This Twig didn't even want to be a streamer, but it slowly morphed into a streamer over time. Yeah. But anyways, I gotta take a shit. I'm not even gonna be polite about it. I'm gonna be ooh, I gotta take a shit. So we're gonna figure out who to raid. My next stream is going to be on Wednesday. We're gonna play Tetris together, and I'm gonna be bad at Tetris again. Wow, such a surprise. Twig is bad at Tetris. Whoa! So, oh god, YouTube changed their UI and it's so dumb. It's so dumb. It's so dumb. Just let me raid. We're gonna figure out who to raid, for those of you who have never been in a Twig raid before. The stream's gonna end and we're gonna go to someone else's channel and we're gonna say get twigged. And then I will see you again on Wednesday. Well, actually, no, we have a members only stream tomorrow as well. For you guys who are members, any level of membership, I have a work stream tomorrow. I think it's at like 3 p.m. And we are going to be working on some like timeline stuff and things like that. Let's see. Mana is streaming, so we're gonna raid Mana because I love Mana. Mana's amazing. Woohoo! I will see you guys later. Thank you guys for coming. Goodbye!